Alright, what's going on, people? This video, see, y'all already know I'm the ultimate sharpshooter, okay? So I'm not the best of the best, but I know what I'm fucking doing. This video though, I'm explaining to y'all, this is the ultimate sharpshooter guide, alright? So this is everything you need to know as a sharpshooter so you can dominate. So a lot of people will claim, yeah, it's easy to be a fucking sharpshooter. Make one yourself, bitch. Why don't you try making one and dropping 100 on the Pro-Am? Until you can do that, there's some shit you can learn. People are tweeting me games all the time saying, yo, Asian, I beat your record, I scored 108 on the Pro-Am, or usually it's walk-on, but regardless, those are some impressive feats. So if you want to be deadly, stick around. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. We're dropping 2K17 videos daily. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first is the attributes, alright? So many times I'll see somebody with 93 overall and I'll be like, yo, screenshot me your attributes, and they don't have their fucking defense max, alright? You're already pretty sluggish as a sharpshooter. Please max out your defense, y'all. Playmaking is optional. Fuck rebounding, fuck strength, max out agility, fuck post scoring, max out 3-point shooting, try and max out mid-range, that's what I'm working on next. Max out layups, max out shooting off dribble. These are stuff you just have to have. And as a sharpshooter, it's pretty easy to kind of maneuver in the attribute upgrade department, because the playmaker I have is a 91 overall, but it has a lot of stuff missing that I like at a 91, same overall, but it has major stuff missing that I still need to max out. So you have it easy as a sharpshooter. Just the main thing is, please upgrade your fucking defense. So many times I'll see a sharpshooter on the wing I'm going up against that didn't up his defense. You can tell because he just can't keep up with you. Anyway, first things first. I promise this is the last obvious one. Go out there and get all your 5 Hall of Fame badges. This is probably the biggest tip I can give you, but you've probably already done this, right? So if you have all 5 of your Hall of Fame badges, your grand badge, you should be set. Let's move on to the more relevant part of the video. I think these are just the prerequisites. You gotta have these shits before you move on to the rest of the video. Alright, so I said you have to badge out because the number one tip I'm gonna give you is every opportunity you get, you want to be in the corner. If you can be in the corner and be in a catch and shoot situation, you have both of those badges light up and you have long range deadeye, it'd take you trying to fuck the shot up to miss. Alright, so hold up, let me try and hit the corner. I mean, the AI is gonna play you pretty well, but for the most part, you hit the corner, you're gonna be making your shots. That corner is the deadliest spot for you to be. Corner specialist should be one of, if not your favorite fucking badge in the game. And right there, I have both catch and shoot light up and corner specialist. If you can combine the two and you're playing with a team that can hit you in the corner so you don't have to dribble around, right there again, that was a bad release. Fuck, and I don't even think I hit the corner. And a lot of people don't really, I don't know, if you're guarding a sharpshooter, like you should, how are you not guarding the corner? That shit drives me crazy when I'm playing with my team and they don't fucking, you gotta guard the corner. It's such a deadly spot for sharpshooters. It's insane. That's a good segue into dribble moves. Now I have a whole video dedicated to dribble moves. I'm gonna put the card up there if you guys want to see it. I'm also gonna put the link in the description. You can watch the full video if you want, but these are the list of all my all my dribble moves. They're a beautiful combination of dribble moves, especially if you're a sharpshooter. Some of the people are asking what my build is. I don't know the exact build, but I know I reduced the wingspan, I reduced the shoulder width, I have a 6'5" sharpshooter, and I reduced the weight. So pretty much everything is reduced so that I have a 94 standing shot when I'm open. It's a beautiful thing. This is, pause the video, get my dribble moves right here. Alright, see, you gotta have dribble moves that work. Bang, pull up, bang, swing. So if you have a list of dribble moves that work, especially if you're using screens, you'll be able to find yourself open and bang some shots. Again, I have a whole video dedicated to that. You can click the link in the description or the card that I put up and watch the shit. The next one, and this is probably the one that is the least obvious to most people, is when people see you're a sharpshooter to start the match, they're gonna play you like a sharpshooter. So you have to, first of all, you have to set the tone. When I'm playing Pro-Am, you see me get the high scoring games, I'm a threat. I can drop 40 pretty much every fucking game because to start the game off, pull up for some shots, bang some shots, and let them know you're a threat. And once you let the guys you know, they know, oh, that guy can shoot, you want to play him, you gotta start driving. You gotta start cutting to the hoop because they're not gonna know what to expect. If they think that every single time you're gonna try and hit the corner, if they try and beat you there, get your dribble move game on point right here, bang, pull up this way, spin here, one more spin. If you have the stick game and you can be main key, unpredictable, there's no way you can be stopped as a sharpshooter. And that's the huge advantage that sharpshooters have on stretch bigs, is that we're faster, so we can be unpredictable. It gets to the point where if you're a good sharpshooter, people start double teaming you, you have to start finding your open teammates, which is why I maxed out my playmaking. And so unless it's one of those games where I'm trying to drop 100 points in the Pro-Am or trying to drop 21 on the Park, I know that once people see me as a threat, I officially opened up opportunities for the rest of my team. And so all they have to do now is make shots. And so you got a team that can help you make shots. At that point, you just got to sit back and find the open man. So when it's a fast break and you run up here and you stop at the 3-point line, they're going to smother you. Someone cut right down to the paint, bang, pass, make the shot. Does he make it? He makes a shot. There we go. Probably the biggest point, because no matter how good you are as a sharpshooter, there's a limit to what you can do. So if you have a playmaker, I have a playmaker as well, and it's obvious for me when I use my playmaker, like, one has superior dribbling. My sharpshooter, he'll get open, but it's not difficult to clamp down a sharpshooter, especially if you know what you're doing on defense and you got your defense maxed out. So number one, and probably the main thing, is you want to know how to use screens. Now, they haven't patched moving screens yet. They said they would. So once they patch moving screens, it might be a whole new different story. So I'm gonna give you a major tip right here. When you're handling the ball, especially, but not only if you're being guarded by a lockdown defender, always be holding L2. There's no reason for you not to be holding L2 unless you're trying to size up your man. If you're is a screen right here, right? Someone's trying to set a screen from you right here, and you're holding L2, you can boost out of that screen. So it's not necessarily a speed boost, but it'll give you that acceleration you need to get open. So let's say there's a screen right here. Let's swing dribbling right here, boom right here, step back. A lot of the time when you step back like that, people are gonna expect you to swing back this way, right? So let's say I'm swinging here, people expect you to swing back, go back this way. But say if you did that one time, this time you go this way. You be unpredictable, you get yourself open. If people know how to guard you, the main story is if people know how to guard you, they will guard you. So you have to make it so that they don't know what the fuck to expect when you have the ball. Are you gonna call a screen? Are you gonna swing back into the corner this way? Listen, I can't tell you every move in the book. There's a million different ways to score, but you have to. Once you establish yourself as a really good shooter to start off the game, you have to either find your teammates open or be incredibly unpredictable to continue to score. And moving screens aren't patched. If you're a sharpshooter, I've seen so many teams playing where they just set 2-3 screens across a 3-point line, then sharpshooters just fucking run across it this way. And if the defenders don't know what they're doing, this is the easiest pull up and you're gonna bang every single time. If you're a sharpshooter, you have the potential to be incredibly deadly, alright? So if you're not dropping high scoring games, if you're not consistent shooting the ball, it's because you're clearly doing something wrong. It's possible to defend sharpshooters, but you need a good defensive team to help you do that. A lot of the times the people you're going up against, they don't know how to communicate defensively. You need to take advantage of that. I'll leave a link in the description and another card if you guys want to see. I've made multiple videos on how to shoot effectively. So I mean, I'm showing you guys what you can do to find yourself open to be successful as a sharpshooter. But if you have your dribble moves, I link below, or you could shoot the ball, I link below, you're gonna dominate. Find a play style that fits you is the main point. I see people in the comments sometimes saying some dumb shit like, Agent, you're not playing real basketball, you're shooting threes. Like, what, bitch? Do you have a 3-point line where you're at? It's a part of basketball. If you can be successful from the 3-point line, you open up opportunities for the whole rest of your fucking team. You know, that's a beautiful thing when you can drop 50 on a team and you don't even sweat it, right? And if you have Hall of Fame limitless range, don't be afraid to pull up from deep. Like right here, this is a pretty good distance for a sharpshooter to pull up from. As I say that, of course I fucking miss. But if you know your release, like you shouldn't be afraid to pull up from crazy distances. Of course, if you have the option, you don't want to be pulling up from here, you want to pull up from here. But if it's easier for you, like if you're driving around right here and you do a step back, yo, nah, pull up, yo, it's a shot right here. Hey, these are all the tips. Some of this shit might have been obvious to you, but I'm telling you, if you put emphasis on it, being unpredictable, using your screens effectively, always try and hit the corner, you got your dribble moves on point, your release on point, how can you possibly not be deadly as a sharpshooter? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. You know we're dropping that 2K17 heat daily. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.